The Tortoise and the Hare. A race through the enchanted forest. Once upon a time, in a lush, sun-dappled forest where ancient trees reached high into a brilliant blue sky and gentle streams sang soft melodies, there lived two very different creatures. In this enchanted woodland, a speedy hare with silvery fur and sparkling eyes darted among the wildflowers, while a thoughtful tortoise with a mottled green shell that glistened in the sunlight ambled steadily along the winding forest paths. Though they were as different as night and day, their fates would soon become intertwined in a race that would capture the hearts of all who lived beneath the leafy canopy. The hare, named Swift, was known far and wide for his lightning-fast feet. Every morning, as the golden rays of the sun danced through the branches, Swift would leap out of his cozy burrow with a confident smile, eager to race the gentle breezes that whispered through the grass. His friends, chattering squirrels, chatty bluebirds, and even the old wise owl, always marveled at his speed and agility. "There's no one in the forest who can match Swift's pace," they would say, and indeed, he never missed an opportunity to remind them of his incredible swiftness. In a quiet corner of the forest lived a humble tortoise named Terra. Unlike Swift, Terra was never in a great hurry. She moved with deliberate calm, savoring every step along the mossy trails and every whisper of the wind. While some creatures might have seen her slow pace as a weakness, Terra's steady progress was admired by those who knew the value of patience and perseverance. Each day she set out on a slow journey that allowed her to notice the tiniest details. A dewdrop glistening on a leaf, a soft rustle of a sleeping fawn, or the delicate aroma of wild jasmine. One warm and breezy morning, as the forest buzzed with the gentle hum of life, a playful challenge was announced by the Woodland Council. At the heart of the forest, beneath an ancient oak that had witnessed many seasons come and go, the creatures gathered in a circle. The council, led by a dignified stag with kind eyes and a velvet voice, declared,
"Today we celebrate the spirit of friendly competition. Let there be a race, a test of speed, determination, and heart."
Swift's eyes gleamed with excitement. "I will win this race without a doubt," he declared, his voice carrying through the forest like the echo of a spring breeze. The crowd cheered, their voices mingling with the rustle of the leaves. But then, from the back of the assembly, a quiet voice spoke up. It was Terra.
"I would like to join the race,"
she said softly, her eyes calm and determined. The announcement rippled through the clearing. Many of the forest creatures whispered in surprise, for no one had ever imagined that Terra, with her measured pace, would dare to race against Swift, the very embodiment of speed. Swift's whiskers twitched in amusement, and he chuckled lightly. "Dear Terra," he said, "why would you challenge me? I'm as quick as a summer storm, while you move as slowly as the drifting clouds." Terra smiled gently.
"Dear Swift, sometimes it's not speed that wins the race, but persistence, patience, and a steady heart. I may be slow, but I never stop moving forward."
The murmurs of the onlookers grew louder, and even the old stag nodded wisely.
"Indeed,"
he intoned.
"Today's race is not merely a contest of speed, but a celebration of the many virtues that make our forest so special."
And so, with the clearing marked by a line of bright marigolds and a trail winding along babbling brooks and dappled clearings, the race began. At the sound of the stag's deep, resounding call, Swift bolted forward, his powerful legs propelling him like a burst of wind. Terra, meanwhile, started her journey with a quiet determination, her small, steady steps creating ripples in the soft earth. As Swift raced ahead, the wind whistling past his ears, he could not help but glance back at Terra. She was far behind, her progress almost unnoticeable against the bright, fast-moving blur of his own journey. With a cocky grin, he laughed to himself. "I have plenty of time to spare." Confident in his speed, Swift decided to take a little break beneath a shady willow, where the branches draped like soft curtains and a cool stream murmured a soothing lullaby. "A short nap," he reasoned. "Won't hurt. I'll still finish long before Terra." While Swift slumbered under the gentle rustling leaves, Terra continued her journey with unwavering focus. With each step, she embraced the beauty of the forest around her. She marveled at the intricate patterns of light and shadow that danced on the forest floor, listened to the songs of crickets and the rustle of small creatures in the underbush, and felt a profound sense of connection to every living thing along her path. Even though the path was long and the distance great, Terra's steady heart beat with quiet courage and determination. Hours passed, and as the sun climbed high into the sky, the forest shifted from the soft hues of morning to the vibrant colors of midday. Swift eventually awoke from his nap, stretched his long legs, and glanced around, only to find that the forest was quieter now, and the trail he once blazed seemed strangely empty. Where could Terra be? He wondered, a twinge of worry mingling with his overconfidence. Without wasting a moment, Swift sprang up and raced down the winding path, his heart pounding with the thrill of the chase. Down the path he went, weaving between trees and leaping over small streams, his eyes darting around in search of the slow-moving tortoise. Meanwhile, Terra continued along her chosen route. She passed a meadow adorned with wild poppies, crossed a little bridge over a sparkling brook, and even paused for a moment to help a tiny field mouse untangle itself from a patch of brambles. Her kindness and steady determination earned her quiet nods of encouragement from every creature she encountered. As the finish line, a simple arch woven from branches and festooned with clusters of bright, cheery daisies, came into view, Swift pushed himself harder than ever before. But much to his astonishment, he saw Terra moving steadily toward the line, her eyes fixed on her goal. Swift dashed forward with a final burst of speed, his heart thundering in his chest. Yet as he neared the finish line, he could only watch in disbelief as Terra, slow and unwavering, crossed the line just a moment before him. The forest erupted in a joyful chorus of cheers and applause. Swift, though initially disappointed, soon joined in the celebration, his earlier cockiness replaced by a newfound respect for the tortoise's indomitable spirit. In the days after the race, the enchanted forest buzzed with a new tale, a story of perseverance and friendship. Under starlit skies and around cozy campfires, every creature recalled how Terra's steady, determined steps had triumphed over Swift's burst of speed. Swift learned that while his quickness was a special gift, it was Terra's humble persistence that truly won the day. Terra continued her journey with quiet confidence, reminding everyone that even the smallest steps, when taken with care, can lead to great achievements. The race taught all that life isn't about rushing ahead, but about moving forward with patience and a kind heart. And so the moral of the story is, true success comes from steady determination and the courage to keep moving, no matter the pace.